Who are you texting?
You gonna eat?
My dick.
Thank God I didn't catch that. I was actually texting a girl right now. I was like, if I press that, I'm done. Welcome back, guys, to Dazzled and Confused. It's been a minute since we've seen you guys, and then again, yeah, we take a bit longer with these and stuff.
We try to keep current.
Yeah, you can't rush greatness. To be
Besides, since Biden's still in office right now, we're not going to be able to do too much.
Yeah, what's it called? A bunch of fucking fairies will probably get our shit canceled or something.
All the mind police are going to come after us.
What's it called? Then once I started going vegan, so I'm thinking of eating a steak later, and I'm pretty sure they know where I live this time. the vegan police.
I ended up switching a steak for a mushroom. It's funny.
I'm actually thinking of going on an all meat diet.
It works up to a certain point. Any diet, you're just gonna have to get the calories out. Everything that you put in. That's what everyone's missing. Doesn't matter if it's Atkins. Doesn't matter if it's Sugar Busters or whatever.
Sugar. That sounds like a real weird gay porn. Hey, we're gonna watch some Sugar Busters later. What the fuck are you making me watch? This is weird.
Sugar bust on me.
No. So, what's on the agenda today, Angel?
Funny enough that you say that. First thing I have right here. Dead Island 2 is finally out. How are you liking it so far?
I fucking love it, even though I haven't played it yet.
Cool, moving on.
But but this is what I do. I did the same thing with Dead Space, the remake, and Resident Evil 4. I have not looked at any gameplays because I want to experience it for myself.
So in the very beginning, in the opening, they're all dying.
I'm gonna sock you in the fucking leg right now.
And then what's it called? And then a zombie comes out, so you have to kill it.
Comes out how? Like he comes out of the rooms or comes out the closet? Because I don't think I could kill a gay zombie. I don't think it's allowed.
He no clips through the ground and he's T-posing.
Shut up already.
It's a real good
Jesus.
time. I give it a perfect 5 out of 7.
I give it 10 axe swings to the face out of 10.
I give it 3 leg lamps out of 5.
Blues.
No, bang cans.
Why did I think you were about to say out of 5 bang bros? All right, what else? Besides that, what else we got?
I thought we were talking about video games for a little bit.
All right, fuck it, let's talk. So, video games. What have you been playing?
Everything.
That's a goddamn lie. You told me you were playing Overwatch only earlier.
Oh, that was at work.
Oh.
Which we'll also get on later on. Because I love recanting this and there's nothing they could do about it no more. Right now I've been downloading a lot of games. And I probably shouldn't have because I can't even finish Kirby yet.
Oh, sweet God.
Not that it's hard. I just keep on forgetting that it exists. And that I should complete it.
Why you gotta show disrespect to Kirby, man? He's been through the ringer.
He's a god.
He's like Little Mac. He's been through some shit.
He's the perfect Christian emblem. No, I've been playing the Mega Man Battle Network collection. I got my hands on the Advance Wars
Wars Batman
1 and 2 collection, and then surprise, I finally got my hands on a PS5. So I've just been playing nothing but Gran Turismo. More like Gran Autismo.
I stay quiet because I think you're about to press this.
I forgot where it was.
More like Gran Autismo.
Yeah.
I want to feel important.
And other than that, that's pretty much what I've been doing is like spending 5 minutes at a time on everything, slowly making my way to completion. So by 2 years from now, when the PS7 is finally announced, I'll probably be halfway through any of these games if I haven't already been sidetracked by something else that came out. Oh, I'm waiting for what's it called? Armored Core, the new one, or Mech Assault.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm forgetting what it's called right now because they're both pretty much the same game, and everyone's probably gonna get mad at me for saying that. But yeah, I'm waiting for that just because it's the same dudes that make Soulsborne games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's from software that's gonna be making it, so I'm excited. It's not supposed to be like a Bloodborne Souls game. It's supposed to be like the traditional. You build your mech, and you start kicking ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of
that.
waiting to play Warhammer 30 something, the Dark Sides.
Oh yeah.
I really want to play that.
That's the one kind of like what's it called? Left 4 Dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most recent one. I really want to play that. It looks really fun. What's it called? You get to make your own character. You have your own backstory and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no, I'm interested. I want to check this out and stuff. And also, besides that, I want to jump on it because like I've never been like into the Warhammer lore and all that shit. But I wouldn't mind jumping into it now and learning more. And on top of that, I'm actually excited. I really don't know. I hope they announce it soon, and I hope it comes out soon. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for fucking Phantom Liberty for Cyberpunk.
It's DLC.
Yeah, one of their first like major DLCs. I hope they actually have more and add more to the game and stuff.
Yeah.
Cause I'm willing to play it. I like that game. I love the storyline and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They should do something with the ending, like kind of like they should add the ending to it, but also have it like fixed in a way, kind of like fucking Fallout 3 when you add the Broken Steel DLC, so like you don't have to worry about fucking restarting the whole game and shit. You can just
it just continues on.
Yeah,
from,
it continues on kind of like
save.
that and stuff. So like I like because I ended up getting the very good ending for it. And it's the ending where you're like in a spacesuit and you just fucking launch yourself into a place because you're about to do the world's greatest job or some shit like that. And I want to know where that. I really want that to possibly play off of that and shit, so I could fucking check it out.
Yeah. Well, now that I have the PS5, I've been wanting to actually get Cyberpunk, but I'm gonna have to be waiting for the what's it called? The Game of the Year edition, where it's all like just pretty much all this DLC packed in.
Actually, you get everything there. Also, because I don't have a Game of the Year edition. I ended up getting just the standard one, and it gave me everything. It's automatically installed all the little add-ons and shit, the patches they had and shit. And the recent one they had was mainly the Edge Runners patch. And they added all the like some of their guns, their clothes, some of their places where they used to live and shit. And other than that, I'm like ready to fucking play it again.
Yeah. Wait, so the newest one that they're gonna drop, that they're not gonna charge it?
I believe they're gonna charge it this time, but yeah, the newest one is Phantom Liberty, and they were gonna drop. They were gonna add more, but they couldn't because of like that deadline that happened to them.
Yeah.
And shit. So, they said we're gonna add the Phantom Liberty soon. We're still working out some of the kinks, the bugs and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, fucking take your time with it, but also deliver, dog. Deliver.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm waiting.
Yeah.
That's why I'm waiting for the Game of the Year edition, just so that it's all packaged and I don't have to spend the extra money just to...
Dog, I'd give these people my money on the spot if that game got Game of the Year edition.
Nah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
After what happened in the very beginning with the Cyberpunk, I'm not.
You're like, I'm not sure if they're getting that one. Unless they have a Rocky type situation where they started off bad and they ended up on top.
Well, that's usually their history, is like after plenty of patches, like the game is no longer in the alpha state that they release it in. they like it's actually working properly. Like The Witcher 3, like that came out like pretty poorly. But then once like I think it took 2 years or a little bit less than 2 years, and it finally like started playing like a real game. Like there weren't too many bugs that they had to deal with anymore. People were just playing it
Yeah,
as
for reals. Like that's what I feel like it's gonna be because I've been playing a lot of Fallout again,
uh-huh.
and I've been just in New Vegas a lot.
Yeah.
So like some of the bugs are still there, but for some of the patches they have,
Uh-huh.
they ended up fucking cleaning it up a lot more.
Yeah.
Same thing with Fallout 3. When I jumped back on both of them, they
Uh-huh.
just started cleaning up a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's basically about it.
Yeah. I was gonna tell you, for the laptop that I'm offering you,
Yeah.
the
You sound like a gay.
I tried getting that game to work on it.
Which one? Cyberpunk or
Vermintide?
Warhammer?
Warhammer Vermintide
No, it was
or
Dark
Dark
Side.
Side,
Yeah.
and pretty much like, oh man, this fucking laptop's busted. It's not gonna be able to like play any games or nothing. So when I tried it out, it was just like really slow, really stuttery. Like it barely played the animation of like the opening scene. And then after like a couple of weeks, I figured out it was just the power supply that came with it, wasn't the original one.
Ooh.
So I haven't tried it yet. I'm probably gonna re-download it just to see what it looks like and let you know whether or not like if it's even worth it on that laptop.
So like almost like from your perspective, basically.
Yeah.
All right.
Because as long as it's running at the like easy 60 frames per second that it maxes out at, like yeah, no, you shouldn't have an issue.
Yeah, cause like I said, I'll take it off your hands. I'm willing
Yeah.
to. Just give me till next week. And what's it called? I would love to take it off your hands because this girl, she's had her miles on her, but she's not useful for a thing. And I actually did try what you said, like, let me give it one shot. I ended up trying one of the games on it, and it was the same thing you said. It fucking went out like all skippy and shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, goddamn. Now I have to fucking control delete and try to get it out before it busts out my fucking battery and shit. And on top of that, too, it has no battery also. I mean, it has one.
Yeah, it's just not gonna.
It's not charging it.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of getting a new battery for it. I'll probably use this as like mainly like stuff for work and school, and just clean it up, clean off like my bookmarks, a bunch of other shit for it. Just clean it up again and just reinstall everything on the other one.
Yeah. No, this one fresh battery, without SD drive, added in a larger M.2, maxed out the RAM, so should be future proof. It probably won't play Cyberpunk correctly.
Because that needs a lot more like shit
or
on
like
it.
you'll have to like lower it to like the lowest settings on a lot of things that you don't really care about. But if anything that came out around 2016, 2017, it should play it properly because it has the
Yeah, because most of the games that I have actually came out like fucking like close to 20 something, like we're talking 2019, 2018. Well, actually no, not like 29, 8. What's it called? Like 6 or 7. Like most of the games I'm picking out actually came out like in 2009 and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like Fallout 3, Hatred, fucking what's it called? Honey Pop.
Oh yeah.
I ended up fucking getting it, so I ended up getting it on sale, so I like it actually. I want to play it. Fucking like some of the games that you mentioned that did like came out like on like 2016, 2019 shit. Most of those I actually have. I checked the dates. I'm like, when this come out, so like in case like I get one and it could run those also. So yeah, I kind of have those in check. I think the only one that was kind of new I really wanted to get was that Warhammer one, the Dark Sides.
Yeah, it should play fine, since it's I don't even know if it's a completely online game or not.
Oh, it is. No, no. Like say like completely online, like you have to have like internet or some shit.
No,
to
as
get
in
in?
like the only way to play, like it's just like Overwatch or or
Apex.
yeah, there you go, Apex. Any game like that where like you have to play with someone else,
Okay.
or if it's just like Left 4 Dead where you could just kind of run through the story on your own
Yeah.
with
But there's actually one game I'm actually excited for. It's Red Falls. And it's basically like if vampires met Left 4 Dead 2.
Okay.
And it actually looks pretty fun. I actually like it, the way it plays, the play style of it, and how it looks. I really want to try to get into that.
Yeah.
So who knows? I'll fucking ask. I'll probably get a copy for you so you can play with me and we could just run this shit on Twitch and stuff. So
Yeah, no, I'd be down.
subscribe to my Twitch, Soul Denier on Soul_Denier_115.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Shut up, Angel.
I'm trying to neg him so he starts doing OnlyFans and shows feet.
No, you're getting a hip bone.
I'll take it. and just to reiterate, or go back to what I about playing Overwatch. Yeah, I just wanted to reiterate the fact that I got away with playing during work hours.
Oh fuck! I remember those days. I actually used to at the old spot I used to work out. I actually used to get away with watching Netflix on my phone.
Yeah.
So I'd like, because of my long hair, I would actually have one ear piece in, hook the other one into my shirt because everything would camouflage with it.
Yeah.
And then, like, say I could be inside right now, I'd be listening to, like, a movie or some shit, or my music. And, I mean, it is a bad habit people do. I would not recommend it unless you really know how to hide shit. Because once I cut my hair, all bets were off.
Yeah.
I'm still regrowing it, and I ended up, like, literally almost getting caught twice.
In my case, previous shift will leave. Make sure no one else is coming into the office that like really shouldn't see that I'm doing that. And then all of a sudden, like, all right, well, I'll crack out a few games here and there, and everyone else will be asleep or like doing some other shit aside from working. And then there's us just kind of, or there's just me just sitting there fucking gaming it. I managed to get Ramacha from like, I haven't played for like a good like 2-3 months before, and then Ramacha dropped, and I'm like, oh shit, you actually have to either pay, or you have to pay like $20 for the character, or grind it out and earn them after like leveling up to like 50 or 55 or something. So within 2 weeks I managed to grind them out. It was well deserved. I've managed to finally join the meta.
That's pretty fucking cool. I wish I could do that, but then again, I'm kind of loud when it comes to games. I get too angry. But other than that, with the fucking with other stuff, I've been getting into a lot of games I haven't played in a long time. Re-downloading games I have played and shit. Shockingly, I ended up back on fucking, besides Fallout, I ended up back on Elder Worlds.
Wait.
Elder Worlds.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Fallout, but in outer space.
Huh. I thought that was supposed to be Star whatever that's coming out soon.
No.
Or is this like another company that did it?
I think it's Bethesda also. But it was Outer Worlds, and what's it called? I ended up getting
Outer Worlds.
Yeah, Outer Worlds.
Yeah, okay.
It's right there.
Yeah, but you're saying Elder.
No, I said Outer.
Yeah, I heard Elder. That's
Outer Worlds.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Outer Worlds, but I heard Elder Worlds. I'm like...
Oh, sorry, my speech is fucked up today. But other than that, yeah, I started getting back into it. I forgot how fun it was and stuff.
Yeah.
I really do enjoy it. I'm planning on trying to get some DLCs for it and stuff, because they have like 2 DLCs. They have like a murder mystery one and another one. And I actually found out that they actually are bringing it to the Xbox Series X. They're giving it a full patch update and also a full like texture makeup.
Yeah. No, I've been wanting to get back to it because I think I just completed it the one time. And because I was happy with the fact that I accidentally did everything correctly, like to get a decent ending. Like, I was like, okay, cool. That's my win streak.
That's all I
1-0.
need. That's all I need.
I don't want to ruin this streak that I'm having right now, or like go back into it and I forgot everything. I do like everything wrong. I kill people that I shouldn't have, or like I miss out on quests that I wanted to complete or something.
There's like a badass overpowered gun and you fuck it up. That's why, like, whenever I do stuff, I make sure to do every quest because you don't know what reward you get.
Yeah.
Dude, I have like 3 guns that shoot acid rounds, and they're like very OP.
Yeah.
But the one that's kind of like the one I like using, but it's kind of slow to reload, is the pistol. So it's like a 3 burst, but it shoots acid rounds. But the guy's like, and just like reloads are very slow when he actually reloads the revolver and a bunch of other shit. I'm like, dog, just reload it a little bit faster. I'm in the fucking middle of a fight with a big ass troll made out of rock. All right, come on.
You know, I want to jump back into that one.
Yeah, maybe you can help me fucking co-op it or some shit. Is it co-op?
I don't think so. I think it's supposed to be just like one player, like Fallout.
Okay. Because I remember it was like multiplayer or some shit at the time. Then I'm probably chipping. Other than that, I got back into a lot of stuff. I'm thinking of like restreaming some of my things, like some of my games, mostly the Resident Evil ones for right now. And then after, like, I'm thinking of streaming tonight, fucking Dead Island 1 and Riptides, so I could like run through that, and then after that I jump straight on part 2.
No, okay.
This is what I mainly have. 5 games out of my whole shit list. So there's the hatred one. That's the one I was talking about, where you just play a guy, just kills, and as you saw a little bit, you can get like special executions, and I've seen the game's executions. They're actually more cooler than Call of Duty's executions that they have for the Modern Warfare ones.
Yeah,
these are actually more cool and stuff because they're brutal and like they look like they're personal. Then I got Honey Pop because I'm alone. I got the Game of the Year edition for Fallout 3, but like I said, with the patch that they said they had for it, it kind of messed up a little bit on some of the mods for people. So I'm thinking of just rebuying it and just buying the 3 version. Yeah. Not the Game of the Year. And then I ended up getting the standard version also of New Vegas. And then you got me for a birthday present, Rising Storm 2. Can't wait to play that one. And then that's other than that, I just have a bunch of random. If I go to the store right now,
I probably could get.
Yeah, I just have a bunch of random games. Just fucking House Party, Snow Design. These are games these 2 my friends sent to me. And this one too. This right here, there it is.
Yeah,
Dark Tide. I thought it was Dark Sides. So yeah, that one I really want to play because it looks pretty cool. Like you can play as like a sorcerer or shit like that, yeah. And then like you got a marksman and the soldier and stuff. Then you got the behemoth guy right there too.
Yeah, they had it or they have it for free as long as you have the Xbox Cloud or PC service.
Like the Game Pass for the service?
There you go, Game Pass. Okay. So that's why that was the only reason why I even picked it up or tried picking it up.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I have the service on this. All right.
Yeah.
What else? Shows, TV shows now, big boy. What have you been watching lately?
Black Clover.
Really? What is it about? Because you told me about this.
So, from what I've gathered, Black Clover is pretty much like baby's first shonen jump with any of the shonen or most of the shonen manga / anime. It's always about power creep and like slowly everyone becoming like more and more powerful.
Oh, okay.
You get me? Like Goku like had a hard time beating Frieza, and now he could easily beat Cell, but he didn't want to. And you get me, right? Like everything's just getting stronger and stronger. Meanwhile, like Tien, Yamcha, and everyone else is becoming useless because they can't fight no more. So with Black Clover, you're pretty much getting that, and it's not so much like Fairy Tail where everyone becomes their friends, but it almost is kind of like that, where like all their past enemies are just like, oh, we're friends now, kind of thing.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's pretty entertaining though. I will give it that. I also like the fact that the voice actor for Yami is pretty much Piccolo and Vegeta's voice actor.
Really?
Is God, I'm forgetting his name right now, but it's him. And there was like a little They call them clover clips at the end, which is just like a little comedy bit. They give someone Vegeta's haircut, and he does Vegeta's voice with it. Like, now you sound like, go with this haircut, and you sound like this, but with actual Vegeta's voice.
That's
So that
funny.
was pretty good. What have you been watching?
I ended up finally watching Arcane.
Which one was that one?
The League of Legends one.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I ended up watching like a month or two back.
Yeah.
And I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I loved it. Like, even though I have seen certain parts of it, I seen the whole thing through, no stopping. I fucking love the show.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I ended up watching the show Wednesday,
Uh-huh.
and I fucking loved it also.
Yeah.
So now I still have to watch Edge Runners, but I told one of my friends, yo, on Wednesday, if you come to the school, I'll get us a pizza. We'll fucking sit in the cafeteria and we'll fucking watch that whole show.
I also saw the Tetris movie, the one that came out for like Apple streaming service.
Tetris movie?
Yeah, it pretty much tells you of how Tetris came to be, like at all.
Oh shit.
So it starts off in Russia, like the guy creates it, and he passes it around in Russia, and everyone's playing it to the point where like they tell him like, "Hey, knock it off! You're literally messing with productivity nationwide." One guy programmed Tetris, and he managed to fuck over everyone because they're doing what I did, and like they're playing while at work, and like everyone's getting hooked on it, and it just goes from there because like some people have the rights to it, or so they say, and this one dude is trying to get the rights because he pretty much sold his house. Or he put up his house as collateral. So if he's not able to like make any kind of profit on getting Tetris sold through Nintendo, like that's it. He doesn't have a house no more.
Okay. So not.
It's really worth watching. It's not as anxiety inducing as what's that Adam Sandler movie? Uncut Gems. It's not as anxiety inducing as that, but there is like certain scenes where like, oh damn, it's getting pretty real.
I've seen that movie. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
The ending had me like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, you figured it was gonna end up like any other like Adam Sandler movie where like, okay, well, he learned his lesson. No.
No, just fucking
Yeah.
38 to face. Damn, that was wild. I did not expect that ending.
Yeah.
Like dead ass, that caught me clean off guard.
Yeah, like
And it's kind of cool to see Adam actually play roles like that, like real serious character roles. That's very fucking cool to see.
the last time he did that was for Punch Drunk Love, and no one liked it. But at least with this one, there was a little bit more story to it. There was it was nicely paced.
Punch Drunk Love. I haven't seen that one.
I only caught like bits and pieces of it because they would run it on TV.
I'll check it out on fucking YouTube, see if I find it.
I think it actually is supposed to be good. I remember like enjoying what I saw, like the bits and clips, but I haven't seen it through and through.
There was also one that like same thing happened with him. There was another movie. It was with Mike Myers. There was one that it was kind of like a comedy, but it was like it actually was like before like I think before Shrek and all of that shit.
with Mike Myers,
Yeah, Mike Myers.
Adam Sandler, and Mike Myers.
No, it wasn't Adam Sandler and him.
Oh.
It was just Mike Myers. But it showed like
get
his
you.
talent on how he played like a good amount of different characters
Yeah.
in this one movie. I Married an Axe Murderer. That's the name of his movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I saw it and I was like, I gotta see this movie because I seen clips of it. I'm like, are some of those guys Mike Myers? And I'm like, fuck, this guy really did everything almost.
Yeah, I remember my English teacher actually showed us that one. I forgot what the relevance to whatever the lesson plan was. I think she just thought it was like a good movie that we should probably watch at one point, and she just kind of like rainy day, movie day kind of thing.
Like, just watch this movie and shut up. I ain't trying to hear you guys right now.
She definitely wasn't that kind of teacher, but like I think I remember her saying like, yeah, no, she loved it, and us youngins need to learn the good movies.
Yeah, because I've seen it and I want to check it out because like I think the only movie that kind of fucked his career a bit was Cat in the Hat.
No, Love Guru. Cat in the Hat.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
When he did Love Guru, his career got
that
fucked,
was
man.
done. At least with Cat in the Hat, it was actually pretty decent. The Grinch one out of like the Dr. Seuss movies, and I think maybe even the Lorax.
He was.
Like those
He
two
was.
were the top one.
He was in the Grinch.
No, but I'm just saying out of like the Dr. Seuss universe,
Yeah.
cinematic universe, like I think those two did the best.
The Grinch and the
And Lorax.
and Lorax.
Yeah. But Cat in the Hat, I think, was actually pretty respectable for what it was.
Like, even though it was like, but then you're like, I'll give it to them this time. Because then again, the cat is unpredictable. So
Yeah.
I'll give it to them.
Yeah, no, and
Like, you guys got to win in my book. But yeah, it was Lil Guru. He fucked his career with that one, man.
I remember seeing that, like, when it came out. I'm like, oh, we all like Michael Myers. We all like Michael Myers.
Mike Myers.
Michael Myers. Micah Myers.
Micah the Myers.
We all like Mike Myers, so, you know, this movie's gonna do well. Or you know, we're gonna enjoy seeing this. Hell no, we were bored out of our minds. It was one of those kinds of movies that we had to make our own fun with to actually get through it. We had to, like, make our own, like, oh, he was gonna say this instead. Or
Yeah,
we
like, you
thought
have
he
to,
was
like
gonna do this.
fix up everything for them and shit just to make it entertaining.
In our minds. And
yeah, I actually saw bits of it. I'm like, it's some of it's funny, but some of it's poorly timed also.
No, I think it was just like the pacing and the writing of it. It was
like,
just,
if you wrote it with good writers, then maybe you had something. But other than that, it was like,
I've only seen it the one time and probably saw like some of it because someone else had it on, because it was just like on cable.
There was another movie he recently did, like one that actually kind of like helped his mojo a bit, and it was it was like he played someone that went into different universes and shit. I can't remember.
Because the last thing I remember he did was god dang it, where it was kind of like a who's who of people in it, and it was only on Netflix. The Pentasmic or something like that.
The Pentasmic universe?
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, and I was like, I liked it. It was pretty decent, actually.
I saw it on vacation when I was over in Seattle, and my buddy and I were just waiting on people to show up. And I'm like, okay, fuck it, let's just put something on. Oh, hey, I think I remember seeing someone saying that this was, like, good. And then we turn it on, and we're just kind of sitting there. We chuckled here and there, but that was it. Like, we did not give episode 2 a watch. I thought it was a movie. And I'm thinking, like, wow, this is kind of getting stretched out. But I guess
it was actually a show?
Yeah, it was a show. And then when the episode ended, I'm like, what the fuck? This isn't a movie? This is a series? Hell no. So I forced them to watch JoJo Bizarre Adventure Part 3.
Yeah, so I actually watched a couple episodes. I actually do like him. He's still got his sense of humor. He's still got his funnies. The writing is somewhat decent.
I felt that it was like a little bit too caught in time of like the early 2000s of like what would have been written back then.
Yeah.
But like everything, all the poop jokes out of Goldfinger, that's what I felt like they were just hammering on, was just that was it. They just tried to do a bunch of like poop and dick jokes as much as possible. What's
funny is, like, even though it's kind of like overdone too, you gotta admit sometimes, like, with the right fucking delivery, it'll fucking make you laugh.
It was more like they were just throwing everything to the wall and seeing what would stick. Because, like I said, it was just a lot. And then when it finally, like, something good actually happened, like, okay, haha, that was pretty good. And then just more sitting in silence, waiting for the next thing to happen.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's good to see him acting again. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we've seen Mike Myers acting, but it's also good to see him
Michael Myers.
I fucking hate you right now. Fuck, movie-wise. Oh, yeah, my friend Chris, he wants me to go to his pad. I am your
friend, you have no others.
My friend Chris, he wants me to go over to his pad, and I said, yeah, sure, but what's it called? We'll pick a day this week and stuff, and we're gonna watch Cocaine Bear.
Oh, yeah.
I heard, and from some of my friends, I heard it was pretty funny. It's a decent film.
I heard otherwise, where, like, the premise is, like, the funniest part. Or am I No, I'm thinking about the Pooh Bear movie. Never mind. Forget what I said. Forget everything I said. Delete all this now.
Wrong one.
Now we're deleting.
There it is.
We continue deleting. The Pooh Bear movie, the one that they made into like the horror.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that one, everyone that went to go see it just said that it was horrible. It sucked. It had no value to it. It was like a teenager had written it.
Teenager probably did. With in these times, anyone can write shit, and who knows, they'll make a movie out of it.
No, like a straight up freshman in high school.
Fucking hell.
Because it's so edgy and they're trying to make it seem so brutal and like, oh my god, this is horrible. Could you imagine type of like the violence that's supposed to be going on? The idea was there. It probably could have actually been done well, but they did not take this opportunity to do it well.
Like they didn't even let it fucking marinate or anything.
Like I said, it was just like edgy for edgy's sake.
Jesus
they just
Christ.
wanted to say, oh, could you imagine Pooh Bear killing someone with Piglet at his side going, it was
That sounds like some shit you would hear on a creepypasta right there, dog.
but like a creepypasta that's trying to make it to like the top level, not just like writing something for the fun of it. Someone that's actively like, and then he picked up the movie and a hand came out of it and it started stabbing him with a serrated edge of like 50 scalpels. Like that kind of thing.
What the fuck did you... Why was that so specific?
Because that's
Did that happen in the movie?
Essentially, because a lot of things is like, could you imagine that Pooh Bear's killing someone and he has like a rusted saw and he's just hacking away at someone? Like, it's that kind of thing where like you have to add details to it in the wrong way.
I think I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of when people try to do that, of like just making it horror for the sake of horror. Like, like
at least like
killing someone for no reason, essentially.
Like if you're gonna do it, at least deliver properly, right?
Yeah, something like that, I guess.
And then what else? Fuck. Oh, I've watched the series of Peacemaker.
Oh yeah.
I really do like it. I fucking love the intro more than anything, because they just fucking do this random dance with no emotion, and it's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
No, I just remember a friend of mine saying like, John Cena can't act.
Look at what he's done. He's actually a pretty decent actor.
No, she was talking about this exactly through about Peacemaker, that like John Cena is another example of why like you don't really put professional wrestlers in a movie unless like there is a specific niche character that they have to play. But I haven't seen Peacemaker. I just remember seeing a clip from one of the Justice League series. Mm-hmm. The one where it's one of Flash's arch nemesis, or like one of his villains. Mm-hmm. And he sees him at a bar and he's drinking. And that dude ends up attacking them. And like, I get it. It's a snot rocket. Ugh. And it's a snot gun, or like it ends up being just like an acid launching pistol. Jesus. And the Flash is going up to him and he sits down next to him at the bar. And you're like, you're off your meds again, aren't you?
Oh, that one right
there? Yeah. And it's like so wholesome. Like, look, I'll make you a deal. You, once you're done here, you go to the hospital. I'll go visit you and we'll play darts. The soft kind. And then you just see the other dude's face light up like, oh my God, that sounds fun. Yeah, we'll do that. And Peacemaker's telling him like, hey, dude, what about your bad guy? Yeah, I'll handle it. Hey, when you're done here, go down to the police station. You got me again, Flash. I just love how wholesome it is.
He's like,
it's not even like Flash trying to like beat the pulp out of him to get the information like Batman would have. It's just like he's just buddying up to him like, dude, come on, like we're better than this.
Like he just goes talk to him. Yeah. And shit. Just go talk to him real quick. There was also something like that also I've seen where like the villains kind of depended on like the people and shit.
Uh-huh.
There's one I saw and it was a clip from I think Arkham Knights.
Oh, okay.
And it was like with Clayface, right? and he's so out of it because of his because of the powers.
Yeah.
He didn't know Batman died like a year ago.
Oh, okay.
And he said, I just saw him yesterday. He's like, dude. And then the guy, I guess that's Robin or whoever's playing Robin this time.
Yeah.
Whoever's the Robin this time. He's like, no, he's been dead for a year, man.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you just see him trail off, but even though like he has no facial expressions because of the clay, you can actually see him like upset.
Yeah, like, no, like, what am I supposed to do now kind of thing.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's actually pretty fucking cool for storyline stuff.
Yeah.
What else we got on the agenda? Let's get to the next part of this live stream.
Oh, I just want to recap my story here of the traveling yogi that met us over at the Renaissance Fair as we're trying to get ready.
Did you just say a traveling yogi?
Yeah, the dudes that practice yoga and like teach it to other people.
Oh God, I gotta hear this.
So we're in the parking lot trying to get ready for the Renaissance Fair, and he walks up to us, and anyone that walks up to you, you know for sure, or like you have a good idea that they're trying to make a sale, no matter what it is. And he's carrying like a big old book bag, and he's walking up to us with a big old smile, and he tells us, "Hey, is this the beard club? Because we all have beards." And that's
what a shit icebreaker, man.
That's his icebreaker that he used, but because the dude that I was there with, like he's a genuinely nice guy. He's, as long as you're not like an outright dick to him or like people that he cares about, he's gonna give you like the benefit of the doubt and hear what you have to say. Since I immediately knew that he's just trying to make a sale here, I'm like, okay, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not trying to buy anything. I'm not interested in what you're selling.
He just whips it out. Are you sure?
My buddy ends up buying it, or not technically buying because he's not selling the books.
He's just giving them out.
He's giving them out, but it'd be nice to make a donation, kind of thing.
Okay.
So he gets this one. I forgot what it's called, but it's about like consciousness and reincarnation kind of thing.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute. I forgot we talked about this earlier.
We talked about it, but like I said, I want to tell it to the audience here.
Tell them, please.
And he's skipping around. He's looking at all the pages and some of the pictures. I thought it was like a full-on just picture book, and he kind of got cheated out because it's not like a real book or anything. But no, like halfway through it, there's actual like literature to be read, and he skips all the way to the last page, final paragraph, and it's talking about how consciousness isn't bunk. You know, it's scientific. It could be proven. A bunch of other things that's trying to make whatever the dude that wrote the book make it sound legit. And they point out that your consciousness is using your body, and eventually, as the rule of nature goes, you're gonna have to let go of that of your body, and that there's no stopping it. It uses John F. Kennedy as an example.
Oh my God!
Because he was forced to leave his body behind in his procession. And just because he was the president, he wasn't able to say, "No, I will not let my body go. My consciousness will remain here. I am the president. I say no." They used it. And we
Could you imagine Lee Harvey Oswald right there, just aim down range, saying to himself, "All right, it's time for your consciousness to leave, Mr. President. You've had your time here."
We just started busting up laughing, and I'm pretty sure that the dude was probably like a good 10 cars away from us, but he probably still heard us like busting up laughing like shortly after he met us. So yeah, no, doesn't matter who you are, your consciousness will have to leave your body someday. And just because you're the president doesn't mean that you could say no to that. The rules of nature will abide.
Will abide. Oh my God, my fucking head hurts now because of that. Out of shit to give me a headache. That gave me a headache, fucking Angel.
We just
God.
want to have a good time at the Renaissance Fair. We didn't need this kind of knowledge dropped on us. We didn't need this existential crisis.
Oh, fuck. That is good. We didn't need your weird philosophies in our lives. I just want to dress like a knight, okay?
No, I was just a commoner. I'm not rich enough to do the full on get
You're
up.
like, that's too rich for my blood.
Although it probably would have been pretty cool to go as Shrek. I'm pretty sure someone has already done this because this is like the Renaissance Pleasure Fair, the less stringent or less strict with the era kind of thing. Because you see furries and other people walking around in like 90-degree heat.
I hope you pass out and someone fucks you. Not in
They're
a good way.
They're fine. They keep the kids entertained, or like they know to back off if like the kid's not having it, and they're not like they're not comfortable with big furry monsters in their faces.
People dressed as big furry monsters.
But I still remember
I'm a grown ass man, and I'm not even okay with it.
I remember one of the years where I'm inside one of the little trinket shops and I'm looking at everything, and one of them walks in. I'm like, holy crap, how are you just walking in like that? The person doesn't really have too much space to move in because the bodysuit is like
Big.
You know, a 1.5 times large or wider than like the regular body is.
Uh-huh.
So whatever, like they're having a good go at it. They're able to like reach the counter or look at stuff that they wanted, and then they remove the headpiece off of it, and like it's a pretty girl, and I'm like, oh shit, and I'm just kind of dumbfounded because like I'm stereotypically thinking that it's all dudes under there.
Like some guy, receding hairline, weird mustache for some reason.
No, I'm just thinking like a generic man. If you type in man on google.com.net and like maybe the third picture in, that's what I'm thinking, like
That's
is
what you're
under
pitching?
there. And no, it's a pretty woman under there, and I'm like,
walking down the street,
like,
pretty woman.
This is a turn of events. She's just asking stuff about like what she's looking at. I'm like, I'm just gonna leave them alone. I'm not gonna do anything.
Jesus,
and
sounds so bad.
Also, I'm not. I thought about it afterwards. Like, would I date a furry? And probably not, just because it'd be more of a financial hit than anything. Like, I'm 100% comfortable if there's someone in my life that like outright says like, yeah, no, I'm way more comfortable inside of a fursuit. Like, okay, cool. Just don't start the fight, and I will help you when people inevitably come after you because they're jackasses. So don't antagonize them. But if they start throwing fists at you, I will go ahead and defend you. We will rumble together, and hopefully not too much is done to your suit that I have to financially help you out.
We will rumble together. All right, Grease, calm down.
Just because I want the other person to have the story that they had their ass handed to them by some dude and a furry.
Dude, I got my ass kicked by some random dude and furry, man. I feel less of a human being.
I'm not too proud of it. I got my ass handed to me. The guy in the fursuit went ahead and DDT'd me. Like, what kind of sick joke is that? That was the most egregious thing that happened.
The fursuit fucking DDT'd me.
No, I should have known that if the furry actually was kind of standing his ground, they were willing to defend themselves. I probably should have stopped there, because if I'm in a fight with them, I win. I'm still a horrible person, but if I lose, now I have to say that I lost to someone in a fursuit.
So it's a lose-lose, man. It's a lose-lose.
Because he looks down on the furries it's gonna hit them a lot harder
Oh fuck!
than just leaving them alone and letting them do their thing.
Oh sweet God, my fucking stomach hurts now. You say it like it's a normal thing. He looks down on the furries. Don't go all fucking protesty on me, Angel. We still got a couple episodes left.
I just like the idea of putting the visualization in people's heads of a of a guy in a furry suit delivering a sweet DDT on some himbo.
Fucking does the fucking Jeff Hardy thing. Then just goes clean back. Give someone a full on fucking whisper in the wind.
Meanwhile, he drags him up to a tree and he leaves him there. He leaves him to rest, and the guy thinks it's all over. But then he opens his eyes and he sees me running full pace, and he doesn't know it yet, but he's about to get the worst Bronco Buster of his life.
Ow, my stomach! What the fuck, Angel? Oh, Jesus Christ, man! What's wrong with you?
What was the team that was Triple H and X-Pac?
DX.
There you go. Yeah, you didn't know it. You didn't know it at the time, but he was about to get his ass kicked by the DX fans.
He's about to get hit with the FX. Oh fuck, that's funny. God, my head now.
So yeah,
damn it, Angel, we fucking hit you with something.
As bad as the prices are at the Ren Fair nowadays for like just food alone, regularly the turkey leg, that would be like $16-17. I don't find that too bad. You could get it a lot cheaper at Ralph's or Walmart, anywhere that serves like the hot food. You get it cheaper there. But whatever, I'm at the Ren Fair and I want to eat a big piece of meat off a bone. Like that's what I have coming to me. But then I saw this year they had it at like $19. I'm like, no, I'm probably just gonna pregame it outside in the parking lot, walk in, maybe have a few drinks of meat here and there,
God.
And then like that'd be my day, because fuck man, the prices there for food was just outrageous.
God, that's fucking
but
funny.
I'll keep going if maybe someday someone's picking on the furry a little bit too much, and I tell them, tag me in, bro.
Tag me in, bro. I got you. We're about to put this bitch with the Bronco Buster.
We're about to end this man's whole damn career.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
He's not gonna be able to show. He's not gonna be able to show his face anywhere because he just got a fucking 69 hit combo delivered by two freaks at a fucking Renaissance fair.
Oh, let alone that. Like, dude, I got my ass beat by some random bald guy in a furry. Oh, where did it happen? At a Renaissance fair. You're a fucking loser. You know that, Eric? He'll never be able to show his face in public ever again. His girlfriend leaves him because of it. Then after that, his parents disown him. His bank accounts were terminated.
But not because he got his ass kicked by the furry and Baldman. Is because they found out he recreationally goes to the Renaissance fair.
You're not too.
Although I will admit, it's nice to go just walk around because most women aren't in their corsets.
And it's quite a sight.
Oh, okay. So I want to run something by you here.
All right, let's hear it.
So we played D&D before, right?
Yes, sir.
We do have those memories, and they are real.
Yes, sir. And I want to fucking continue our story.
So we probably won't be able to continue our story like right here with what I'm about to offer you. D&D Light. I just give you a scenario, and you just make your choices, and like I'll just randomly say yes or no.
Okay.
It'll probably probably be more yeses than nos.
Okay.
So
Why? I'm scared. Why do I feel like you're about to like give me some shit positions like we had in the game?
well, it depends on what your morality choices are.
What smells like forest fire?
Not every spider is a bad bee.
I fucking hate you. I love how you didn't tell us last minute. Oh, by the way, I'm making our fucking storyline that we're gonna be doing. We think we're doing good, but in all reality, we're fucking up.
Just don't be a murder hobo, and everything will be all right.
And then what's it called? Why? Like I feel like as more as we progress in the story, the choices we make literally have a negative impact instead of a positive. So
we stopped the bank robbery. They weren't robbing that. They weren't robbing the bank. That was literally the people picking up the money to transfer it. That is their profession. They were supposed to do that.
God damn it, Angel.
Okay, so
Oh fuck.
this is
But
probably gonna
close
be
to the end of our quest, we're actually gonna do the right thing the right way, and then everyone's like, "Hey, listen, all that stupid shit you guys did, we are cool now."
Okay, so I'll let you choose here. You want some high fantasy or you want some like modern, like actual now times?
Give me some high fantasy.
You want some high fantasy?
Give
Okay.
me some high fantasy.
So what would you be in this world of high fantasy? What
ranger.
role? A ranger. Okay. Do you want your same body type or do you want to be like fat? Do you want to be like short?
No, let me.
You want to be like fat,
me...
short ranger
No.
with like club feet.
No. And then instead of talking, I go.
but like your toes are really like nicely pedicured.
I'll fucking hit you with something. No. What's it called? Let me get an athletic body.
Okay.
And let me get my height, like about 6 foot.
Okay, so you are Slenderman, the ranger. Your tall, gaunt body. you could pretty much peek through the tops of trees.
No, I said athletic, not enormous.
All the same.
Fuck it, but I want to be human. But I was also my backstory is I was raised by orcs.
Okay, so you're wandering around in your forest near civilization because they know who you are, and you still haven't decided to just move to another location where they don't know about the boy that was raised by orcs. And they're
good
always
story already.
the common folk there are always like hurling their mud at you to keep you away from like all their chickens and everything, but you never really attack their chickens. You're just kind of like passing by, but they're still like flinging like clumps of mud at you, saying, "Yeah, get away from here. We don't want your green hide around." Even though like you're clearly human. You're clearly human and you have like regular skin tones. Regular human skin tone.
And shockingly, I'm very fast. Whenever they throw shit, I'm actually dodging stuff.
Yes, you're ducking and weaving through all their mud clumps. Like like if
while walking.
The camera zooms in on you as you're walking by all the mud clumps. It kind of looks like Quicksilver dodging bullets.
I love it.
But it's like a group of like 15 peasants throwing the mud clumps at you, and you're just like dodging and weaving and everything. There's even like a little part where like a mud clump's about to hit you, and you just slowly sidestep it, and it just continues on. Yeah. So you're trying to make peace with the villagers. They continue flinging mud at you, but now you're a little bit too close at range, and they're just like. They're stunned, like, oh my god, he's so close. This has never happened before. What do you tell these 15 commoners?
Where's the general store at?
He could talk? What the fuck? I didn't expect this.
I'd like to buy some wares. Where's your blacksmith and general store at?
He probably doesn't have any money. Where the fuck would he even get money from? Who are you?
Hold on, that one caught me off guard, Angel. Where the fuck did his money come from?
What do you want with our general store? What are you trying to rob from us?
I'm trying to buy stuff.
He has a gun. And they all duck.
What? It's a bag of gold, dummies.
Oh no, it's a bag of holding, and it's holding a gun.
One decent person. Don't mind them. They're on fucking wizard powder again. Down the right, across the street.
So he gives you the directions. He tells you down the right, down the street. What do you tell him?
Thank you, sir. Here's a gold piece for your troubles.
So, because of your freakish orc strength, as you fling that that gold,
Don't you fucking dare ruin that! Don't you dare ruin my gesture
as you
by having me flick it hard enough where it cracks him in the face and then knocks him the fuck out by accident.
No, it doesn't crack him in the face. You fling that gold coin at him, but it's going so fast that it pretty much just goes straight through his body.
Oh shit!
And he's just stunned. Holds his hands to his chest. Sees that like it's just pouring blood, and he looks at you, going, "Why?" And he falls down, and all the people kind of like look at him and look at you, and they start running away.
So y'all don't want that gold piece?
You pick up the gold piece back,
Alright.
and you put it back in your bag of holding.
Shit happens. I can't expect nothing less from you, Angel. I may be human, but I have freakish orc strength from being raised by orcs. Just why? It just goes clean down.
The first person to ever show you kindness.
I accidentally kill.
Okay, so the crowd is dispersed.
I mother to myself, next time just hand it to people.
Next time I'll just slowly hand it.
Next time I'll just drop it on the ground for him.
Gravity is suddenly increased for that split second, and it goes through their palm. So the crowd of lowly commoners are gone. They've dispersed after they seen you mercilessly kill the person trying to help you
with a coin and a fucking gold shilling.
And what do you do from there? Do you still want to go to the general store?
Oh, yeah, I need to go get shit.
All right, so you go to the general store to get shit.
I feel like you're gonna make everything increasingly worse for me. Also,
no, it'll be funny.
You said that last time when we killed someone's spider. We emptied a band of bandits that raised the fucking spider.
That wasn't just a spider. That was that village's spider.
Yeah, and we fucking nearly burned down their forest also. I don't want to go through this shit again, Angel. It's bad enough I dropped someone with a coin. Now I'm kind of scared to know what's gonna happen at the general store. Especially the blacksmiths after that.
So you make it all the way to the general store. You see like a few horses hitched up to the fencing right there. They're lashed to it. They don't mind you, but like as you were walking over, everyone's just kind of like looking at you like, oh, there he goes, the man who could kill with a coin.
I'm like, how the fuck? I'm not even gonna ask how they know that. It just happened.
Word spreads fast in this 20-person village. Well, 19 now.
There's like 15 people in this fucking village. You said there was like 15 people throwing shit at me, and then the rest of the 5 are in the fucking their businesses. Oh my! Why do I feel like this good Samaritan's gonna be fucking tied to the general store, the blacksmith? I already feel it coming. Oh fuck! Let's see what happens.
So you enter the general store. and you see two shopkeepers looking at you, and then you don't hear what they're saying, but you can see that they're talking to each other, and then the one that looks like he's the owner, he's making a bunch of motions with his head, like he's pointing with his nose, and then you start walking around, and then you see the other one move away from talking with the owner, and decides to start organizing stuff on the shelf that's in the same aisle as you. Okay, so what do you do? Or rather, what are you in there for? What are you looking at?
I pull out a piece of paper.
Uh-huh.
It's a piece of I guess a parchment, and it just has a grocery list. Meat, eggs, metal.
So you don't see this, but the camera is already seeing that the owner has his hand on a crossbow and a panic button that's not connected to anything because they don't have a running electricity.
How the fuck do they have a camera?
But it just says panic on it.
I get the meat, the eggs.
Okay, so you're in the meat aisle.
I get the meat and I get the eggs.
And the second shopkeep is quickly keeping pace with you, now organizing something else on the shelf that you're in the aisle of. And he just keeps looking at you, and he's holding on to the same item, and he keeps putting it in the same spot, just you know.
I know that he's there, but I don't pay no attention to it because I'm just going about my day.
And you look at the shopkeep, and he points at a sign that says, "We're watching you."
Okay. I just go back to fucking shopping.
Okay, so you have your egg, you have your meat, and
eggs.
Your egg.
Just one egg?
You just have a sole egg.
What is this? Is this a fucking an eagle egg or a fucking what the fuck are those?
It's about the size of a ping pong ball.
Fuck that! Give me a fucking what are those fucking big ass birds called?
Ostriches.
Give me an ostrich egg. It's like the size of a fucking football. Give me that.
He looks at you and he says, "We want the money first. We don't want you stealing from us." So
I go into my pocket and I get the money. I'm about to give it to him, and I remember
his hand is bracing on the crossbow like he's about to draw it at you at a moment's notice.
I just put it firmly on the table. 10 gold shillings.
He looks at it. He takes one of them and he bites it like, okay, yeah, this is mint. This is good. Okay, so
thank you.
He actually gives you a whole case of actual eggs that you were looking for.
And with my freakishly fucking orc string, I actually carry it with ease. Can you put the meat on top, please?
What meat?
The meat I bought. Awesome.
I didn't see you come up here with meat.
Ah, goddamn it! It's behind me. And again, with my freakishly low, I hold everything with one hand after, even though he's like, "What the fuck?" He's in amazement, like, "What the fuck?"
Even though it's like a normal case of eggs, he's still amazed. Like, oh man, I don't want to fuck with that.
I just put 5 more shillings, and then I show him the bag of meat that I have.
All right, now get the fuck out of here. I don't want no more trouble.
All right, bye, sir. And I walk out. Nothing happened. No one died, thankfully.
You forget that it's a push door, so you instinctively pull on it and you break their door.
Shit.
Just go.
Okay, sorry. I put it on the ground next to me. I'm sorry.
Word has spread already to the 19 or the other 17 inhabitants of this village.
These 19 inhabitants.
17, the 2 that were inside already knew that you broke their door. I bet he even stole those meat and eggs.
They're like, nah, he actually paid for it.
How could we be sure? I bet he took that money off that dead person.
Who do you mean, Aaron? I mean, he had the plague anyway, so.
Okay, so you have your stuff, and
Like,
the
real quick,
horses.
I feel like some of the adventures this guy would go on, like he thinks he's doing bad stuff, but in all reality, it's the opposite of what our guy's been doing. He's actually doing good for people. Turns out the guy, the Good Samaritan, actually was a carrier of the plague. And what's it called? The door he broke was actually broken, and he just took it off for them. Unknowingly being the hero, thinking you're the villain. I love this story already.
Okay, so horses.
With,
you walk out the doorless door, and the horses pay you no mind. They're like, whatever, it's just a person. And everyone else is looking at you like, there's a guy that fucking one-shotted Jay Epstein, and took off the door with just like a single pull of it. Better watch out. And like they all start like just looking at you from behind shutters and behind like bowling balls or other stuff that's out on the street.
Like a fucking western when they're looking at the guy with a gun.
Yeah. They're looking at you like an outlaw.
So now I waddle my ass. I take my ass with my big ass crate of eggs that I'm holding with one hand without even breaking a sweat, and my meat on hooked on my I guess my belt or something. So now I'm going to the blacksmith to get metal.
Okay. So you're at the blacksmith and he's pounding away at just like a single sheet of metal. You don't even see what exactly he's trying to do. He's just pounding away at it. And then he sees you and like, oh shit. And he starts banging on it harder. Sorry, can't help you. I'm too busy. Bye.
I mean, I got gold.
How much gold?
I mean, how much steel you got?
So he pulls out a completely steel crossbow. I have this kind of steel. What are you looking for?
I need steel ore, and I don't mind buying that crossbow also.
But I made it. It's personal.
Okay.
I want it.
Okay.
I want it more than you.
Okay.
I want it more than you even.
All right. Can I just buy a wagon of ore?
And he's dumbfounded at what you just asked him. A whole wagon. We are a village of 19 people. And you want a wagon of ore. We do not have that kind of stuff here, sir.
What about a wheelbarrow?
We don't even have wheelbarrows. We just leave it to the kids to carry all our stuff. It's pretty funny.
Okay, well, can I get...
Here, this is all I have. And he like hands you a briefcase of steel ingots.
But it's like...
Of steel bricks.
It's steel ingots, but it's like maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's like a backgammon briefcase of steel bricks inside. They're all just kind of like nicely placed in there. And this is all we have. This is all I have.
Okay, I just pick it up with my fucking orc strength and just put it, like, I already have the eggs and the thing like this, so I just put it on the other side of my arm and like, kind of like...
Meanwhile, it took him like all his strength just to pick it up off the ground. And he had to like use his back and his legs. He was practically like deadlifting 3 times his weight.
And I just pick it up like it's a feather.
I forgot to mention that the blacksmith in this village, he's pretty like scrawny. Like he could barely lift his hammer, or an actual hammer that could actually pound steel. So he's just using like a little like play school hammer,
like a ball peen at least.
No, not even. That's still too heavy for him. It's less than like 5 ounces.
And then I do the same thing again. I put on his anvil because I don't want to flick it and take his life either. I put the last of my gold on his anvil, which is like maybe like up to like probably right here of the stand. So it's like something he could literally buy another machine with.
He sees the money and like, that's a little bit too much. I mean, I just need like five or 6 out of you. I'll take it though. and he tries to get it all off there, but like it's too heavy, so it takes him a few tries to like put it all
one at a time.
Put in a sack that like instantly drops when he has 3 coins in it, and now that he has all the coins in there, he has to like forcefully drag it behind closed doors.
I know it's a lot, but it's actually a tip too, so thank you. And I just fuck off.
There is no answer from the blacksmith. Okay, so you got your steel, you got your eggs, you got your meat. Where are you off to now?
Back home. But they just see me walk into the woods.
So on your way over to the woods, one lone child stands before you, and he comes up to you, and he tells you, like, hey, I know everyone else doesn't really, like, see it, but you're actually a pretty cool guy, because, I might get in trouble for saying this, because it's what he told me, that I'd get in trouble if I told anyone else what happened to us. He did the bad thing to me, that guy that you killed earlier. So thanks for that. And then he runs off.
Okay.
And,
welcome.
Thus closes the first chapter in your adventure.
I fucking love it. I love it. I want to do this now. What's my? Oh, I didn't even come out with my character's name.
Yeah, no, they didn't ask you for it. They just see you as like the orc. You haven't met with your actual peoples yet.
So I have a big ass crate of fucking.
No, a backgammon briefcase full of. Oh wait, the crate. Yeah,
I have a big ass crate of fucking. What the fuck were those birds called again?
Oh no, these aren't ostrich eggs. These are just like regular chicken eggs.
Oh, I bought ostrich eggs. I said I was gonna buy ostrich ones.
He didn't have ostrich eggs. He just has chicken eggs and
got
one ping pong ball sized egg.
Okay, I got like.
But you have like enough to feed a village of eggs.
I got a village crate of eggs, right? I got enough meat that could probably feed an entire village also.
Or like one Italian man.
Of that too. And then I got enough steel ingots to fucking keep a supply for a blacksmith. As I'm walking, and I'm just walking into the woods with it, just carrying it like it's like a bag of groceries. I love it.
So you already took care of Epstein. In this universe, he actually did get killed.
All that's left for this Weinstein, his cousin.
I'll try to remember and either type it or write down everything.
Please
that
write
you've done.
that shit. No, here, Angel, I'm gonna give you this. Please.
Well, we have the recording and everything, so I'll just
write that shit down because that is beautiful. I gotta finish that fucking thing.
Well, when I'm doing the editing, I'll just start writing down everything that happened.
Like, just from talking about this, I legit want to shoot this now. I want to shoot a live action of this for reals, bro. I gotta get muscled the fuck out now. I really want to shoot this.
No, we're just gonna do what they do for Tom Cruise in all of his movies and just like expertly shoot so that it makes you look so tall that you look like a normal person in the. That they make Tom Cruise look like a normal fucking person.
Oh fuck my stomach.
Not the short stack he is.
Jesus Christ, man. Oh my god, and what else? What else we got before we end up closing out this show with that beautiful fucking D&D character? I love this guy already.
Well, I want to pose a question to you.
Hit me.
So nowadays we're getting like to the point where like body augmentations are so that you could open your car because they put in a little sensor in your like whatever part of your body that you want to put it in.
Uh-huh.
Like someone actually went in and on like that meaty piece between your index and thumb finger on the top of your hand, like they installed like a little sensor so that they could get in and out of their house. Like that one lady, I think she's on TikTok or on some sort of social. So that's happening right nowadays. What would you do? Or like even brain implants where like so to the point where like you get to get your notifications from your phone. You get there's some AR abilities to it so that you kind of have like a HUD on you. Would you even like go for that?
No.
None of it. Like not even like
Nah.
Not even a sensor.
Nah, I like it in video games more than I do real life.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's actually pretty surprising. I figured you would be all in for that.
Nah, I'm good. I'm not gonna get a fucking. If I'm gonna get surgery, it's to get something fixed, not something planted.
Okay.
So absolutely not. I would not actually want to. This is a legitimate answer.
No, yeah.
I do not see any benefit of that. Maybe like, oh yeah, it'd be cool. Look, I got the force. Boom, my door's open or something.
Yeah.
Shit. But at the end of the day, you do also present a risk of also something short circuiting. So I would not want to risk that either.
For the most part, these aren't like, as far as the sensor goes. I think it was supposed to work as your debit card that has the little tap feature on it.
But then again, even with a debit card, you have a high chance of something getting hacked too. So
yeah,
like I said, I mean, it sounds cool, seems cool, but not for me.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. Again, that's pretty surprising.
I like being meat and bone, not meat and fucking robotics. I'll leave that for fucking video games.
Oh, okay. I'd probably go for it. I do want like a HUD. I want like a mini map, even though it's not moving at all.
For some unknown fucking reason, you just start walking like this. Just to go with it.
I hit the Officer Earl run animation.
Oh, that's fucked. That's funny. I like that. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I guess, ladies and gentlemen, that calls it for today. Thank you guys for listening, as usual. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. And not only that, like I said, follow me on Twitch. I am always streaming. It is soul_denier_115. Follow me on Twitch. Check out all my videos on YouTube. And subscribe to my channel. Well, it was awesome to talk to you guys again, and we will see you in the next video.
I love you.
We'll see you around, boys.